Hi, I'm Sebastian Gomes, host of Salt and Light Television's book show Subject Matters, and here's my take on the Catholic Church and Argentina's Dirty War by Jesuit sociologist Gustavo Morello. This is an excellent book that sheds enormous light on a very troubling period of Argentina's recent history. Remember, we're talking the late 1970s, early 1980s, when a right-wing military government seized power in a time of social instability in the name of fighting communism and protecting Christian civilization. It was the Cold War era, lots of tension, revolution all over Latin America, and the Catholic Church was at the heart of it, advocating for the poor, living among the poor. Oftentimes Catholics were arrested, tortured, even killed. So a very tense time to say the least. Morello takes a really interesting sociological approach. He isolates one particular case of an American priest and 5 seminarians who were living in Cordoba, Argentina, among the poor, with the poor, etc. The government arrested them and tortured them for a period. Eventually they were released, but Morello gets into their whole story, tells it step by step, and has even interviewed some of those seminarians. So you're getting really good first-hand knowledge of what that experience and time was like. Central question of the book: where was the Catholic hierarchy in all of this? Why were they silent when the government was kidnapping and torturing Catholics in particular, but really Argentine citizens unjustly? And what's really interesting is at that time, Argentina was about 90% Catholic. So you had Catholics in the government persecuting, torturing, killing Catholics who for doing Catholic-y things like living among the poor, working for the poor, etc. So the question is, how did they understand their faith? How did each of these Catholic groups understand what it meant to be Catholic? Very, very interesting question to reflect on, and Gustavo Morello does an excellent job of it. Austin Ivory, who's probably written the most definitive biography of Pope Francis, who's an Argentinian, said of this book that it's the most comprehensive and objective study of the Church's involvement in the Dirty War, and I could not agree more. It is an academic book, but it's very, very, very accessible, a page-turner, and enormously enlightening. So enjoy reading The Catholic Church and Argentina's Dirty War.